So somehow my day 26 video didn't download and I accidentally deleted it. So here I am trying to remember what happened. Basically, what I remember is continuing to mull over what I'd been learning from my research and diving into more things, and I kind of had a bit of doubt about things that have been ingrained in tradition and ingrained in my mind as being okay. And it's really hard to look at something that you've been trained all your life from birth to think that this is awesome, this is good, and this is great, to all of a sudden thinking, are we really supposed to be doing that? Was that what God meant for us to be doing? Are we really truly pleasing God with what we're doing here, you know? And I don't know, like I was really confused. I still am a little bit, but I'm still doing research and I'm still studying. I'm still trying to find truth and trying to find the basics of, you know, of my faith. Not just of my faith, but, you know, who God is and who I'm supposed to be and how I'm supposed to do things and how I can please Him the best. I don't want to just kind of live a mundane life or, you know, just kind of be a good person. I want to be the best that I can be for Him. And I want to please Him. I want to be able to stand before Him and hear the words, "Well done, good and faithful servant." Like that's been my goal from the beginning of this thankful challenge. And so, yeah, I want to continue with that. And so I'm trying really hard to find answers to make sure that what I'm doing is right, is good, and that I'm not being fooled somehow by the enemy into doing something that isn't fully pleasing to God. I don't want my sacrifices to have blemishes that I don't know about. I want to make sure that everything I give to Him is pure and holy and perfect. And I know it's going to be really hard. I know it's going to be really rough. But that's what I want to do. And so that's what my research has been helping me find out. And so far, what I've, especially on day 26, I did a lot more research that day. And I felt very uneasy in my spirit about a lot of the things that I'd found out. But I mean, it's been really difficult finding out the things that I have and realizing that a lot of the stuff that I've been focused on isn't pure and holy like I was thinking it was, and that I wasn't giving God the best, and that a lot of it is stuff that started out as pagan things, pagan worship, and things meant for Baal. Like, that's the original idol, the first idol that I think biblical history has made reference to. And a lot of the stuff these days started out as a celebration for Baal. And I don't care what kind of connection you can make between Jesus being the Son of God and whatever the other sun god's name is. Like, I don't care if you can make a connection between those two or what. I don't care if you can try to turn it into something good. It's not ever going to change what it was before. It's always going to have that stain, that that history behind it that was meant for something unholy. And that really bugs the crud out of me. I don't like that. I want to be as careful as I can to make sure that what I'm giving God is great and perfect and wonderful and awesome and worthy of Him and worthy of what He expects as a sacrifice. I don't want to give Him something that was meant for something so horrible like that. Like, it's just, I don't know, call me legalistic, call me crazy or anal or whatever. You go ahead. Call me nuts. I'm doing what I believe is best. I'm doing what I believe is going to bring Him glory. I'm doing what I can to please my Heavenly Father, to please the Creator of all things, to please the one who gives me breath in my lungs today. And He's the only one that can give me the peace and joy that I long for. He's the only one that can give me anything that I long for. He's the only one that can give me eternal rest in Him. And the best way that I can show thanks is by giving Him my best. So I'm challenging you for day 26. What are you doing to give Him your best? How hard are you trying? What kind of things do you think you might need to change? Do you need to do some research? Just, think about it.